In the Shiva Purana series, today we listen to chapter 7 and 8, description of Shabda Brahman and Shiva Tattva from Rudra Samhita. Brahma said, "We were eager to have a vision of the Lord. Shiva took mercy on us. There arose the sound Om. What shall be this great sound?" Thinking like this, Brahma stood perplexed. Vishnu saw with the delightful heart the eternal being's manifestation on the right side of the Langa. First, he saw the syllable A and he saw the syllable U thereafter. He saw the syllable M in the middle and Noda in the form Om in the end. He saw the first syllable A on the right like the blazing sphere of the sun. Thereafter he saw the syllable U dazzling like fire. In the middle he saw the syllable M glittering like the lunar sphere. Above that what he saw was the Supreme Brahman, the greatest refuge. It had the luster of the pure crystal. It was the pure being beyond the fourth Turiya, the unsullied, free from extraneous harassment. Vishnu thus meditated on the universal soul enveloped by the two Vedic sounds. Then there came a sage who told him the essence of the truth. Vishnu realized that the sage himself was the great Lord and the Supreme Brahman embodied in the Shabda Brahman. The Brahman is Rudra free from worries. The words and the mind are incapable of comprehending it. Without reaching it, they return. It can be expressed by the single syllabled mantra Om. The single syllable A is the source of the Lord Brahma. The single syllable U is the source of Vishnu, the ultimate cause. The single syllable M is the source of Rudra. The creator is expressed by the letter A. The enchanter is expressed by the letter U. The being expressed by the letter M blesses always. Lord Shiva revealed himself before Vishnu and Brahma along with his consort Ma Parvati. Lord Shiva had 5 faces and 3 eyes and the crescent moon on his forehead. He wore matted hair. He was white complexioned and had wide eyes. His body had been dusted with the ashes. He had 10 arms. His neck was blue in color. He was bedecked with all ornaments. 3 ash lines marked his forehead. On seeing Lord Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma eulogized him. Shiva breathed the Vedas into Lord Vishnu and Brahma. After receiving the Vedas, Vishnu was satisfied and bowing to him with palms joined in reverence along with me, he asked the Lord Shiva, "O Lord, how are you propitiated? How shall I worship you, O Lord? How shall I meditate on you? How are you impressed by anyone? O great God, tell us what is your bidding. Please command us, O Shiva." Lord Shiva said, "I am delighted by your devotion. Worship my linga and do always meditate upon the form which you see just before you. When I am worshipped in the phallic form, I will be delighted and will bestow different benefits upon all people, all that they wish for in their minds. O foremost among the deities, whenever any misery befalls you, it shall be destroyed when my linga is worshipped. O strong ones, you too are born of my own Prakriti, out of my left and right sides. O Brahma, you carry on the work of creation. Dear Vishnu, you shall sustain the mobile and the immobile beings." Vishnu said, "If you are pleased, if a boon is to be given to us, may our devotion to you be perpetual and unstraying." Shiva said, "O Vishnu, since you, along with Brahma, have eulogized me and prayed for my incarnation, I shall make that request true. A great form similar to this, O Brahma, shall become manifest in the world through your body. He will be called Rudra. This form of mine as Shiva is that of Rudra too. O great sage, no one shall make any difference in it. The same form appears split into 2 in the universe. Hence Shiva and Rudra shall not be considered different. O Brahma, another secret which I am going to unfold to you may be listened to. You too are born of Prakriti, but not Rudra. This goddess Uma, Parameshwari, is the Prakriti. Her Shakti, the goddess of speech, shall resort to Brahma. another Shakti also will be arising out of the Prakriti. That Shakti will resort to Vishnu in the form of Lakshmi. Another Shakti Kali will surely share my part. She will be born in the form of brilliance for effective work. Their activities are respectively creation, maintenance, and dissolution. O foremost among gods, they are the parts of Prakriti, my beloved. O Vishnu, you shall carry on your activities with the cooperation of Lakshmi. O Brahma, with the cooperation of the goddess of speech. O Vishnu, be the bestower of salvation to at my bidding. The benefit accruing from your vision will be the same as that from mine. This boon is given to you now. Vishnu is born of my left limb. Brahma is born of my right limb. Rudra, who causes great dissolution and who is the soul of the universe, is born of the heart. Vishnu has tamas within, but sattva outside. He is the protector of the three worlds. Brahma, who creates the three worlds, has rajas both within and without. O Vishnu, guard lovingly this Pitamaha, who is the cause of creation. Listen to Shiva Purana with us every day. Today's story was chapters 7 and 8, description of Shabda Brahman and Shiva Tattva from Rudra Samhita.